Hey guys, Zix here. Time for another episode of Minesaga Skyblock. Today, we're gonna buy $135 billion worth of hay. But first, I want to see what our level is right now. So this says... I'm gonna have to write all this stuff down. This says 2477052,844, so 2.47 billion. We actually have, whoops, 1867587 hay. Top thinks we have 16 minus 1633507 hay. We actually have 234,000 more times 960. So we actually have 224 million levels more than what top thinks when it comes to hay. Let's do sponge now. Okay, took 3, 2, 1, 6, 4, 4, 4. Top thinks we have 283 minus 283, 5, 4, 1, 2. We actually have 381,000 more, which equals 121 million. 0.9 levels. So right now, top thinks we are 2477. We are actually plus this plus this. We are actually 2.8 billion levels. But we're going to go ahead and add 135,562,904,073.69. It isn't actually going to be all of it. This is going to take a while, so I'm going to talk a little bit. Whilst I do this, I've never shown this on camera. Back in the day, I've shown me fast placing hay. Fortunately, this is faster, a lot faster, but it's still pretty grindy. It's still kind of painful to do. Now, mind you, back in the olden days, 130 billion hay would probably take an hour to place. I'll probably get this done in maybe a half hour. I probably should time it. I am actually curious. I haven't timed how fast or slow this is. They lowered the prices of value blocks. The value blocks used to be higher, and therefore you would burn the income more, or burn the money more per value block purchased, but that's not really the case anymore. Fortunately, we don't make as much money as we used to. Anyhow, that is what we're gonna get into for the subject today. Every round about this time, I tell myself, I'm not gonna compete next round. I don't want to do it anymore. It's too grindy, it's too stressful. It takes away time from recording to get you guys stuff. And what PB? Oh, nice. And when you put a lot of effort into it and you don't win, it's very disappointing. It's very let down. But I will say I do believe being in competition, being on Top, has helped my channel a little bit as far as like people want to see Top. They want to see how we do it. They want to see our levels. They want to see our income. Hey, the guy on the top of the realm, he has a YouTube channel. Let's check it out. I'll lose that. I'll lose that avenue if I stop competing. And also the people that I've joined with on my current team. It's less of a build island and more of a compete island. Now, I won't say that there aren't good builders on our island, because I happen to think SJ941 in particular is a better builder than me. I've seen Philip do some pretty nice builds in the past. I haven't really seen him do anything now. Who else do we have? Oh. But we do have decent builders, but it's not the purpose of this island. It's to compete. I'm not sure I want to keep doing that. For one, I end up spending money, my money, and not getting it back, which my wife, if she knew, you wouldn't be seeing me anymore on Minesaga Skyblock. No, I'm just kidding, but I'd be in trouble. So I don't know. I go back and forth. One of these days, I am gonna retire. I'm gonna hang up my hay cleats, my hay shoes. I'm gonna hang up my competition hat, whatever, and just focus on building. Sort of like what Beef has got going on. I mean, there's no guarantee I won't be on an island that is competing. It's just I won't be doing the competing. I'll have farms. I'll always have farms. I like having money. Money's nice. But I won't be doing this stuff anymore. And I want to be with good builders. So I don't know if the two can merge. Because I mean, if you click yesterday's episode, I was clicking around all the istops, and you know, one or two out of all of the realms actually had a building. Not counting me, of course. I have a build, but even though, I mean, if I wasn't competing, there would be a lot more going on that build. I wouldn't have spent so much time doing the minion stuff over there. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, we've only gone through 30 billion. Oh my gosh. That's all right. Keep at it. Just keep going strong. I also have more money too, but we'll get into that. Well, we won't get into that actually, because it's a secret. Yeah, I don't know, and I've said this a couple of rounds now, especially back when you'd have to play Sponge for like 20 hours a week to compete. I mean, I was spending 6 hours a day placing Sponge, 6 to 8 hours a day placing Sponge, and it was horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous. Obviously, I wasn't recording because there's no way. There's just no way. I couldn't do that. I couldn't spend 6 hours a day doing nothing and still record videos. It was too much. So fortunately, they did help that. They created this stack block. Well, first they created the hay block, but then they increased the economy. So everyone was in the dozens of trillions of money, and then so it still took 6 hours or plus to place it all. And then they introduced this, of course, this stack block, which helps tremendously, but it's still kind of grindy, not gonna lie. And you know, I still have quite a lot of income potential too. I have 2 full villager farms and a third that's not quite full yet, and I have a whole other alt that's gonna get a villager farm. And right now I'm at 6 billion per hour income. That's only gonna go up. I think once I maxed out just my farm's potential, I'll be at 9 billion per hour, which is a lot of money, and that's not including all of those guys. Well, not all of them. 2 of them aren't actually here anymore, but some of those guys. So, you know, and because once I've maxed out my farms, my money is going to start going towards getting them, getting their income potential up. So, sky's really the limit, depending upon how long the round lasts. And I was talking to IVI in chat the other day, IVI, whatever, and he seems to think that we'll all be in the trillions before the end of the round. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, right now, if I just sat still for like maybe 5 days, I'd have a trillion, but You can't sit still for 5 days. You're just wasting. You're wasting income potential. You gotta put it back. You gotta pay it forward. And you know, even with a maxed out 10 people making 9 billion per hour, that's only 90 billion per hour, which is about what I was making by myself last round. So I don't see it. Now I guess if everybody filters all to 1 in a couple of days, maybe there will be a trillion, but it's not going to be like it was last round. And if you check, this guy probably didn't join. Yeah, no, this guy joined on the very first day. Why is he still a pterodactyl? Anyway, the round started at the beginning of November. We're already a month and a half through. So a max length for a round is 3 months. So at its longest, we're halfway through the round right now. I don't see us maxing out income potential. So you know, it is what it is. But anyway, back to my original thought. One of these days, I am gonna hang up my competition boots and probably retire from it and just focus on making videos and nice builds. And when I do, I'm gonna probably do a little contest on my channel for people to join me. I want hand-built creative. It's gonna be hand-built creative. You don't have to necessarily be a YouTuber, but I want you to be able to record in some kind of fashion, whether it's just audio or something. I want to be on an island of talented builders, and I need proof, because I don't want to just see someone's island that has these amazing things on it, and you know, you're just good at Googling schematics. That's not my goal. I want manual hand build. Like right now, SJ941 would be a strong candidate. Right now, Emergency would be a strong candidate. I've seen some of his stuff. It's all hand built, and he's pretty good. I mean, they're not Grian or anything, or BOO or anything, but they're better than me. So that's the kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm only halfway through, and we are just about out of time. But again, I mean, don't get too excited. My goal right now is competition, and it's probably going to be next round too. It's going to be competition again. Maybe I'll play a slightly lesser role, but yeah, that's going to be the goal, competition. But next round might be my last hurrah at competing. That might be the last one I do, which would mean I would probably not be playing with the guys I'm playing with anymore, and some of them I've been playing with for a couple of rounds, like Philip, for example. In fact, I think he's the only one now. Yeah, Philip's the only one. Everybody else is new. And I enjoy playing with Philip. He's a fun guy to play with. But anyway, I am not going to be able to do this completely, but it does look like 100 billion takes about a half hour is what it looks like. And I'm going a little bit slower because I'm talking. I can do it faster. And it's even faster if I control. You can macro the shop so that all I have to do is hit a button. I'm not on the right version for macros. And you can still use macros, people, as long as it's not automated. So if I do a macro for Control V shop, well, I wouldn't have to Control V, it would just be typing / shop. That is allowed, so I don't want to hear it. Anyway, excuse me, frog in my throat there. I'm gonna finish this, assuming I hit the right button. and we're going to come back and we're going to see how many levels we have. I mean, it's pretty obvious. All you have to do is 135 billion divided by 216,000 times 960. But I'm going to do it officially on camera. We'll see what we're at. We're certainly going to be over 3 billion, without a doubt. But I want to have the exact number. And of course, this is airing. I think this is airing on is top day of the next week. So I think my schedule's a little messed up in my mind brain because I'm going to be doing family stuff all Christmas week, so I'm not able to record. So I mean, well, there's one day I can. One day I can record, and I'll probably do a live stream or something. But the rest of the week, I can't. So I have to record the entire week in advance. So that's why this is so outdated. But I still think it's kind of cool. Most of you guys don't get to see stuff like this because you're not in competition. Some of my viewers are in his top, and so they do stuff like this all the time. But that's why I wanted to add in a subject matter that maybe is interesting and provide some possible hope for you guys to play with me in the future. But either way, I'm going to finish this. I have 50 billion left, and we'll be right back, and we'll do some calculations, and we'll see how it goes from there. Right back. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here, shall we? 2502 211 minus 163 3507 868,704, or holy 833 million levels. Woo! Plus the sponge extra levels, which is 121 930,240, plus what we have right now, 247,705 2844. We are at 3.4 billion IS levels. That is a 1 billion jump, and we have a whole other day plus 6 hours to go. I think I'm going to make a prediction. This prediction is a week old. Actually, it's longer than a week old. It's 8 days old. But I think we're going to pass 4 billion on his top. I think we're going to go from 2.3, which is what we were, to 4. I don't think they can do that. I don't think they have it in them. But we'll see, won't we? That's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and as always, take it easy.